cosmos is doing right now is lifing. And what that means, it's connecting to itself in ever more complex ways. So there's a growth in complexity the way that Teilhard de Chardin would speak of, where the increase in complexity goes with an increase of consciousness. And human beings on this planet, as well as other mammals and, well, everything that's alive. In fact, I would say everything is alive. We're used to calling organisms alive. The organisms that are alive are like sense organs of the whole cosmos, ways for the cosmos to look at itself. And this is a common idea that I've heard from Brian Swim, Alan Watts, and other people. And it's an observation that's embedded in the mysticism coming from Hinduism and from places like Dhaka, which is the pre-Buddhist stuff as well. So anyhow, at this moment on this planet, we're at a point where something's going to happen, kind of a drastic nature. There have been similar moments in the past. For instance, the move from what's called the prokaryote cell to the eukaryote cell was an enormous change in the nature of life on the planet. Went from organisms that were all me, to there being some collaborations between organisms that then found ways to have a cell membrane around them, and became multi-creatured cells, and then that eventually led to multi-cell organisms, etc., etc. What seems to happen is a certain kind of rhythm in life, and this is the work of Elizabeth Sahtouris, who's really emphasized this, which is these crisis points come where one aspect of life is so rampant that it consumes all of its resources, and hence is in mode of self-destruction. And often it self-destructs. But then every once in a while, it makes this move towards collaboration, and it takes life up to another level of complexity. Or then you start taking complexity and consciousness as being almost synonymous notions. We get to the point where lots of people are saying if we don't make a jump in consciousness by 2012, we're not going to make it. Well, I'm pretty convinced for a variety of reasons that it's something like that for human beings. In the bigger picture, it may not matter about human beings, but we are human beings, so let's give it a go. Because we have self-reflection, we have self-consciousness. Perhaps we can make the jump to the new level in one try. So the whole issue around self-organization for me is one of cultivating, and it has to be done by all sorts of people from all sorts of angles, cultivating a new level of consciousness to occur. And it will occur, I believe, fairly quickly. Historically, we don't have any precedent for it happening quickly. But I think the possibility of it happening quickly is there. But there's certainly a huge possibility of it not happening, because the resistance to the required consciousness changes are so strong. So for me, I'm alive at this time. I've learned things at this time. What can I best do to foster life? Well, then I get into alignment with Brian Swim, who says get into alignment with what the cosmos is doing. The cosmos is liking it. So I'm doing what I can in baby steps to start doing that. In fact, as I look more closely at it, I've already done some of it in doing that. But so the overarching motivation for me is what can I do to help seed, help nurture this process to this time. So that's it.